BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
These bitches got me fucked up, man. Baby mama tell her tomorrow she needs some money. Man, you better go to Walmart.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Wonder holler broke, bitch, you get some child support. Section 8 Obamacare, your ass better sell some dope. I ain't here to save your hope, I'm telling you in the dope. Better save your lean card or a twerking liquor store. Better shake it for Habib, better shake it for Mr. Chan, better shake it for Tyrone, bitch, I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, only fans gon' find your ass a stamp. Who a shopper sub, cause bitch, I'm not your fucking man. It's not my fault you got 5 baby daddies with 4 fucking kids and no else to fucking live. Not my problem, better get your ass a job. Go to sleep in trailer parks, better go to fucking Walmart. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Off the liquor, bet I hit it. Yeah, I'm sipping on some Henny, going in, aisle 6. Hey, let me get some Remy. I'ma have my dick in there before it even hit me. If you think I'm about to drop a dime, ho, you know you tripping. For me the pussy free. For your man, you charge a fee. I'ma get up in the guts and you gon' try to have my seeds, and I'ma be a dead beat. I ain't tell you had that kid. You know I was about to nut, but you kept on riding dick. When it comes to being freaky, bitch, you an all-star, but you always broke. Better holler at Walmart, so you better take direction. Or bitch, take this lesson. Now get up on your knees. I don't wanna hear no questions.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
Walmart
is always hiring.
is always hiring.
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. You go fuck yourself, convict!
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
Riding around, try to play the Romans, innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake halos, behind closed doors, she rocked them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong, knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worried about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this.
It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
Stop the cat bragging about you having a man, but you know you're lonely. Stop the cat saying that you got all the dough, but baby you have no money. Stop the cat saying that your hair on your head is real, but you know it's not. The cat wearing some mop that you got from the good old pawn shop. The cat run around saying baby daddy left, but you know it's not true. The cat you don't do to live off the government, that's what you choose. The cat you fucked up with a good man, you rather be ran through. You know you made a big mistake, leaving here for Section 8. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. One more time, come on. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here.
All stand, please. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The solemn court now stands adjourned, sine die. God save the state and this honorable court.
Yeah. Shit. That's some chipped out ass shit, man. Creativity's a motherfucker. I tell you. I'm gonna have some more shit soon, man. And I'm gonna be doing music videos to motherfuckers. I'll probably put that on Couch Gang, you know. But yeah, man. Hope y'all having a good weekend so far. You know what I'm saying? Everything's, copacetic as shit.
you know, everything's been all right, man. I just been sitting back, chilling, get some shit in order and stuff like that, man. But y'all already know what time it is. Shit, you may be seeing this motherfucker. Shout out to the baby mama Terry's Bounty Hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. Today we're gonna talk about this mother and daughter, and this some slick shit. Let me take this shit off. Some slick shit that this daughter tried to do with the mom. I believe the mother was Jamaican descent, and I guess daughter had a 17-year-old, her boyfriend over there, talking about he need a place to stay. The mother say she like to help people because she been through the struggles, but really she wanted him there to play house. And not only did she have her boyfriend there, she also had his friends there. You just can't make this shit up, you know. And finally, the mom, hey, snapped off, told her, hey man, get him out of here. He don't ever come back here and all that stuff. It's unfortunate, but people don't really talk about black mothers and black daughters relationship. Even though I talk about these baby mama tears and how they will come together, because the devil will work with another devil to destroy that man. They will do that, but only if it's destroy that man. But other than that, they don't fuck with each other like that. They don't. They hate each other. Why? Don't know. We're gonna talk about that. Let me ask y'all a question though. What did y'all think about that debate between Coach Greg Adams and Hafiz from the Roommates? I want to know what y'all thought about that, man. I looked at it 2 days ago. I even watched it again yesterday. All I gotta say is it's unfortunate that people really believe that using feelings and emotion, they really believe that using their feelings and their emotions, they really believe that shit makes them right. They really feel that proves them right and make you wrong. I don't understand, but that's something I would never understand. But we're gonna talk about that tomorrow evening. I had watched MTR live when some of it when he was talking about it, and shout out to him. I actually watched Bernard Riley talk about it. He did a pre-recorded, and everything he said was on point. What people don't realize, and I told y'all this before, when it comes to shit like that, and to be honest with you, should be no debate. It should have been just, in my opinion, just a discussion. Even if you disagree with certain things, at least understand where this person coming from. If it's valid, you know what I'm saying. If it's not valid, then that's I can't go along and get along with that. But this is why I told y'all I never watched the Roommates like that. I heard about them as time went on. I started seeing more about Hafiz when I saw him do something with Candace Owens, and I heard he flipped the script and got married, and he didn't do a prenup. You know what I mean? I realized, I told you, and I said this back in the day. That's why I said the black manosphere is full of shit. Now I don't know how they trying to revamp and everything. Good. Hopefully it go back to where it used to be, but it ain't never gonna happen. It can only go for better or go for broke. But when I first came in here, they said it was a brotherhood. They said this is about, building men up, giving knowledge to the youth. So I said, okay, I'm with that. Change the laws in your mind. That's my motto. You know what I'm saying? My lane is talking about how family court is, how these baby mama terrorists is, how a man could be set up for failure. And the only difference I came in, I said men as a whole. I can't just talk about it's just a black man problem, because it's not. But I definitely talk to the black men. But it's for all men when it comes to situation. And that's my lane. Now, Tommy talked about it when he first got on here. He talked about that shit, but he also talked about various other things. Coach Greg Adams talked about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he talked about living a free agent lifestyle. You know what I mean? That's the shit I stuck with. Now, what I've been doing lately, talk about other things, but that's my primary focus, for y'all to understand that this system is not for you. This system will set you up for failure. Now, imagine y'all, I've been in the game for 5 years. I've been in the game for 10 years. I make enough money off y'all supports and everything. And then I come out of the woodwork and say, Ain't no such thing as a baby mama tears. It's y'all motherfuckers ain't doing y'all job trying to be a father. I come out and tell y'all that, you know, hey man, when you get married, if you're gonna get married, get a prenup. But then you find out I get married, and I say I ain't have to do a prenup because I got a good old queen. I want y'all to understand that you got dudes, and even in the black manosphere, when shit got to a high level, when Kevin took off, everybody started to change. Everybody started to throw other brothers under the bus with no reason for it, just because he didn't fit the circle. He didn't fit the narrative. He ain't good for business. He don't dress this way and he talk this way and shit like that. And then start even bringing bitches over here to be the representative of the black manosphere. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, what's for other motherfuckers? Don't fuck with him. What's the reason? Well, you know, he just don't fit us. Now he ain't do nothing wrong, and it ain't that he lying or nothing like that, but he just don't fit us. So then they had that great white hope. So they followed that lead. And then again, when Kevin Samuels died, and I said this when I talked about it, when Kevin Samuels died, ain't nobody had nothing else to say now. Everybody quiet now. They ain't talking that same shit now. They ain't trying to throw other brothers on the bus now. They in their own lane, doing their own YouTube and shit. And that's why I say a lot of these motherfuckers ain't got no fucking integrity. A lot of these motherfuckers come in, they say they come in for this reason, but they really for that reason. And I realized that, yes, they will sell out for dollars. They will sell out for fame. They will sell out for attention. They would definitely sell out for a bitch. And then, like I said, you throwing other brothers under the bus that's bringing something to the table. Now, if you don't want to affiliate yourself in them, then all you got to do is just don't mention them. Don't talk about them. When you start going behind the scenes telling people, don't do an interview with him. Yeah, but I promise do an interview. No, don't do nothing. If you want to fuck with us, don't do no interview with him. So then they come back letting you know that, you know, I can't affiliate myself with you. Or they don't even respond no more. Or I ain't got time no more, but keep doing your thing. I see your bullshit. Yeah, that's what they do. So I realized that a lot of these motherfuckers, they come in for whatever, you know, saying sounds good. And then when they get to that higher peak, what happens is they say, now I could be who I really am. I could be my true self. Now I can come out and say I am a sucker. I am a simp. I am a goofy. I do think you shouldn't get no prenup. Yeah, I should think you should go ahead first and just dive in and just hope for the best because God is here and God is real. Yeah. See, and now you want to talk about, oh, red pill is toxic, red pill is evil, and yeah, toxic masculinity is real and shit like that. See, when they reach that peak, now all of a sudden they could be who they really are. That's what I say a lot of these motherfuckers is fake as fuck, and I see it for what it is. It's very unfortunate. How the fuck you let bitches come over here and infiltrate this shit? But I don't blame them because you brought him over here. You said he was part of this space. You said he was Black Manosphere and shit like that. That's why I said a long time ago, why, and I told you I ain't part of Black Manosphere no more. I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw it. I saw it early in the game. And I said, fuck that shit. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. You change your ways, you go to a higher level and elevate. Yeah, it's certain things you can't be around and be affiliate, or you can't really speak on. But when you start selling out, that's a whole nother story. When you start down to somebody else who you've been talking to, doing interviews with, and working together with, now you want to throw them under the bus because you got your own personal gain you're trying to get, you're a bitch. That's what I'm saying. So now, again, when I saw that video between Hafiz and Coach, I realized then it's like, man, you trying to, you know, Shane tactic your way to prove that prenups is not no good. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. I'm gonna dissect that whole motherfucking video. I cut much as I could because I wasn't trying to really talk about the OnlyFans chick. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to really talk about their debate. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, this this bullshit that this shit doesn't happen and it ain't really like that, and all you hear is negativity and shit like that. This YouTube is a worldwide platform. If you want to hear about child support, you just click on child support. You want to hear on living a free agent lifestyle, you click on Coach Greg Allen. You want to hear about German Shepherd, you click on Minister Chap. You want to talk about pump and dump, you go listen to Ramil. You want to listen about Passport Bros, you got Austin, you got Big Truck. Shout out to Big Truck, he's up in here. You go, you got so many lanes. So even if I'm looking at a Dennis Sperling and shit like that, you got other options to look at. Ain't nobody just one track mind. Well, if you smart, you ain't just one track minded. It's people that watch me talk about these baby mama terrorists, but they watch Kevin Samuels who talked about, hey, get married. You know what I'm saying? So that's bullshit. That's bullshit. So I just want y'all to understand that a lot of cats have their own hidden agenda. Look at Derek Jackson. You already know how he get down. He get down like he live. He fuck bitches, get money, do what he do on the side, but he telling these bitches that you don't have to change their ways to get you a good man and make any excuse for these motherfuckers. So I mean, we already know what it is. So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of Derek Jacksons that's even in this space that say they red pill or they MGTOW, all this shit, but reality is they only in that lane until they get what they get. Then they come out being who they are. They simping for us. You know how that shit go.
Here I come to save the day.
And again, this is why I tell y'all, when it's all said and done, these baby mama tests will never have to have no accountability because you're always gonna see a fallback nigga. Look out for them. I'm just saying. But yeah, I just want y'all, to understand that ain't gonna be the only motherfucker that change. You're gonna see other people that change, flip, say some shit off the wall, and they're gonna do all that shit. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So it is what it is. But it's funny, ain't it? It's funny. Like I said, I never watched roommates like that. You know what I'm saying? Do they even still work together? You know what I'm saying? I just see our feeds now. I see him on his own shit. I don't know. But yeah, I agree. I gotta say,
what's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Changing lanes and going your own lane, I ain't got no problem with that. But when you start throwing people on the bus unjustly and you just, you call that business, you're a fuck nigga. But everybody up in here, man, hit the like button, man. We definitely gonna talk about this unfortunate situation because I say it's unfortunate. I ain't never had the balls. Well, see, I can't even say that because I live with my mother and father. So I snuck women in the house. You know what I mean? I ain't never got caught. But what I never did, I never brought no female to my house and tell my parents, can she live here because she ain't got no place to go? Because see, if I'd have did some shit like that, my parents would have been like, where Clay Davis at?
Shit.
I couldn't bring no female to my house, 16, 18, 21, 25, talking about some, can she stay here because she need a place to stay and she's struggling.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
That's what my mama would have said to me. My dad, I'm not sure, but they old school. They didn't play that shit. It'd have been,
Bitch, fuck all y'all.
they not letting us stay there. They wouldn't even let me have. They wouldn't allow me to have male friends spend the night at my house. I was not allowed to have male friends to spend the night over the house. The only people who was allowed to spend the night over the house was family. I wasn't allowed to spend the night over a friend's house coming up unless it was family. I'm serious. My parents they didn't play that shit. And maybe that's from having older parents. You know what I mean? They did not want me going over to no friend's house, staying the night, and they couldn't stay night over here. Only one time they let a friend of mine, my best friend, rest his soul, stay the night at my house because his parents got into a physical altercation and the police was there and everything. That's the only reason why. And they knew him. Other than that, they was like, and even then they was like, you could stay one night. I'm like, shit. So that's what I'm saying. My parents didn't play that shit. And I ain't with all that either. Because in this day and age, you don't know what the fuck you stand over at too. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you think they parents, but they ain't really parents. They let their kids do what they want to do, and they got niggas over there, they creepy ass uncles. You just don't, I mean, you just don't know. I'm just saying, but this woman allowed him to stay over there. She brought his friends over there. This was on World Star. But before we talk about that, and then you know what? And if we did like when I was there, we did ain't sleepover with my kids. They had to come over my house. I ain't going over there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't with that shit. I'm not with that going over their house shit. Because even if I meet them and all that, I got to know you for a long time, years and all that for me to have that trust. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that to each his own. People, more lenient or they more cool and all that. I don't knock it. I ain't here to tell you how do you do with your kids. You know what I mean? It's just I couldn't do it. But you ain't these baby mama terrorists though. They'll do anything opposite that you're against, even if it's righteous or it's truthful. Again, they will do anything to hurt you, even put their kids in some harmful ass situations. Yep. But I want to show y'all something right quick that kind of tripped me out. It tripped me out. If y'all on Instagram, and I still ain't made my Instagram page yet, shout out to my man Victor Maitland. He's from Chicago, I believe. He always talk about these baby mama terrorists. He talk about how the feminist is. He's about all the motherfuckers. And his YouTube platform, believe it or not, his shit should be over 50,000 subscribers, but it's not. But he always talk about how modern women are, these feminist women. You know what I'm saying? He talk about our Watermelon niches. He talk about them all, but he most talk about the Watermelon niches. He on Facebook doing the same thing. For those who on Facebook, y'all know who he is. I seen a video clip that he posts, and he posts a lot of funny shit. To the point where sometime when I was on my Instagram, I'll send him, I say, hey, bro, I think this fits you better. Hey, go ahead and use this. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I want you to see this shit. And my thing is the nerve of this woman. I'm gonna let you see her. I gotta download it, but it blew me on what she said about her boyfriend who broke up with her. I'm even shocked he dealt with the motherfucker, but I that ass though, I guess. Let me see. I want you to see this shit. This it. No, this ain't it. Oh no, that's not it. Wait a minute, I must ain't seen it. I didn't. Let me send it right quick. All right. I want y'all to see it. Everybody's up here, hit the like button. Shout out to Zaya Wade for the $2 donation. Technically, I'm not a girl. On my way. Oh, I can't wait to have Dallas D. Shout out to you. I can't wait to have Dallas D back on here because did y'all hear? One, did y'all hear before, as I'm looking for this, did y'all hear that they bringing the draft back? Did y'all hear that they're bringing the draft back? Because with all this shit going on, you got, this Ukraine and Russia shit going on. They say it's getting to a point where it's going to be some nuclear warfare. United States won't leave this shit alone. Instead of getting involved with the dumb shit, getting them billions of dollars and shit like that. Did y'all hear they bringing back the draft? Oh, no. Victor don't have a YouTube. If you talking about Victor Maitland, he don't have a YouTube. He just got Instagram. But yeah, they bring back the draft. And guess what now? Guess what? And I'm glad you're in here, Mark. I want to know how you feel. Because we're going to talk about me and Dallas D. I want you on this motherfucker. I want you to be the guest on this one. Because I want you to be a spokesperson for the transgender. Did y'all know that when they bring this draft back, or it's back already, that transgenders have to enlist for the draft? You can't make this shit up. Yes. If you were born a man and you convert to a woman, wannabe, you have to fill out that form at 18 for the draft. And a lot of them have a problem with that. How can you do that? I'm a female. No, you're not. Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
This is why I want y'all to understand that the United States of America know what it is. See, they selective. No, I'm dead serious. They selective when it comes to letting the alphabet do what the fuck they want to do and then grabbing their motherfucking arm and say, bitch, you going over here. And I'm gonna tell you why. Now, they're allowed to say, I'm a woman and go to a woman's prison. They allow to say, I'm a female, and they'll put them in a woman's prison. Knowing damn well that this motherfucker is over there pumping and dumping and getting bitches pregnant, they let it happen anyway. You know that this transgender was born a man, but you let him go to a female prison. You know this person was born a man, you let him play in women's sports. You know this man was a man before he converted to a woman, you let him go ahead and play, let him fight in UFC, women's fights. You were born a man, and yeah, you go over there with AEW and you wrestle women, boxing and all this shit. They know this shit. That's cool. But now all of a sudden, when it comes to the draft, you saying, nah, bro, you gonna fill out that form because you was born a man. Okay, well then, if that's the case, if he was born a man he must sign that draft notice or whatever the fuck, then why are you letting this man do all this other shit in the women's leagues and women's sports? But see, I'm stupid. See, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But somebody will tell me that, oh, I'm hating and I'm homophobic. Get the fuck out of here.
Biatch.
See, that's what I'm saying. United States of America got this system designed to fuck shit up, cause havoc, keep people separated and do what they do. That's what I'm saying. You telling me that they can play in women's sports, they get the women's scholarships, they get the grants and everything like a woman and shit like that. They go to women's prison and shit like that. But they have to sign that draft like a man. Let me let Denzel speak for Malcolm X one more time.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
So don't tell me that the United States of America don't have shit in place to do what they do. This is not no accident. It's not rigged. It's not motherfuckers need to redo it. They got it designed for that way. You telling me that they can go out there and do women's sports, women wrestling, women boxing, women UFC, but they cannot be women when it comes to this draft. They have to sign them papers. Only if you was born a man. If you was a female that converted to a guy, no, you don't have to. You know why? Because you're a woman. And that's what I'm saying. Don't ever think that anything that the United States of America do, that it was a fluke, it wasn't meant to be that way. No, it was already designed. That's why we say it's a machine. Yeah. Let me let Denzel speak for Malcolm X one more again.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Yeah. Shout out to Strong and Grant for the $10 donation. He said, I did my 8 years. I'm disabled. Good luck, y'all. You can thank Jim Crow Joe and Heels Up Harris for this. I agree. Yeah, yeah. And shout out to you for doing the military and surviving the military and living good. Shout out to you, Strong and Grand. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Don't ever believe that the shit they allow, they do, they these rules, these new changes of laws and shit like that. That shit is designed. If that don't show y'all that United States of America is on some other shit purposely, then I don't know what will. Because I told you, they can do anything they want to do, but when it comes to that draft, you're going to sign this nigga. And if you got to go, you got to go. Shout out to Zaya Wade for the $2 donation. When tip of the missile pops. Yeah, I know, right? Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Daily Good Bread. Mr. Good Bread for the $4.99. He says, salute Cows Gang. Coat fees. Cows Gang 100. And speaking of that, man, they demonetized Mr. Good Bread's channel. His other channel, the Mr. Good Bread channel, they demonetized it. So please support the man when he's doing his lives. They did the same thing what they did to Coach Greg Adams with his original page. Coach Greg Adams, they demonetized. They didn't take away his page, but they demonetized. That's just as bad. They full of shit. Shout out to Mr. Good Bread. Shout out to Zilla for the $2. And they said, salute my G. Salute to you, my brother. Shout out to Fire Fist for the $4.99. He said if they offer prostitutes in the military at a 60% discount, they could get a lot of simps to sign up. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. So that's some shit. So when Dallas D should take care of some shit, when she get back, when she come back, We're gonna talk about that because again, I told you this is United States of America, they know exactly what they're doing, man. The way they got family court design, the way they got this divorce rate design, all this shit, this feminist shit, all this shit is designed. It's in the machine. It's already set, ready to go. So when the people try to say it's rigged, it's not rigged. It's designed the way it's going to be. But then you got people like Hafiz tell you that basically you stupid and you two one track minded because you talk red pill. You know what I'm saying? And you need to jump in the faith of God and shit to get a chance of getting sabotaged and destroyed and shit like that. Don't worry about all that. You got to risk starting your own business. You got to risk quitting your job and trying to venture to something else. So why don't you risk and venture off and marry somebody and chance getting your assets taken in half, if not more, and losing your kids and being in the gutter. Oh yeah, we gonna talk about that. Yeah, the roommates. But it was just Hafiz. I don't know what that nigga. Now, I want y'all to check this out. I just want you to see who she is first. I don't know. What's her name? I don't know her name. I just know she's on TikTok. She's popular on TikTok, I believe. And I can see why she's different. Have y'all seen this one before? Her name is, I can't even read it. Some granny. Y'all know who this is? Y'all seen her on have y'all seen her on TikTok? Those who be on TikTok, or maybe Instagram? Maybe she got Instagram. Most people got TikTok and Instagram. Y'all seen her before? Well, for those who ain't seen her, she got a following on TikTok. As you see, she got piercings all over her face. Now I never watched her TikTok. I saw this because of Victor Maitland. Shout out to him. She got tattoos all over her face and everything, but I want you to check out this clip, and there's another clip I want you to check out on here. Then it's the one I really want you to check out. What the fuck is that? The woman with tats and piercing shit. So check this out.
How many piercings do you have? I have 20 in my face, 1 in my tongue, 3, 4, 5 in my ears. I have my nipples done, and that's it.
Okay, her name is Left-Handed Granny. So her name, see, I never knew her name. Left-Handed Granny. Okay, let's check this out. This is the second one. Okay, Left-Handed Granny. Okay, so I want you to hear this one. She definitely different. She remind me of Hellraiser too, with the pinhead. Oh yeah, I think with the pinhead. Check this out.
What your kids think? Show you myself.
I think my mother is perfect the way she is, and I wouldn't want her to look like anybody else. Period.
There it is.
I want y'all to see that one more time.
What your kids think? Show you myself.
I think my mother is perfect.
The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Because as you see, she got a bunch of tats all over her body. She got a lip pierce. She got the nose ring. You know what I'm saying? Now she don't have the tats on her face, stuff like that. But I'm saying the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So I want you to understand that if you, the guy, you a drug dealer, everybody know you're a drug dealer, and you got your kids with you, especially your son, most likely your son gonna be raised to be a drug dealer. Even if you raise your son and say, don't do what I do, don't be like me, most likely he gonna be under your shoes unless he be on some, or you take him away and don't have him around it. I want you to understand that being a product of your environment can go bad, basically. Apples don't fall too far from the tree. So to me, in my opinion, for just watching that, even though that's not enough, I ain't saying that she could be the worst mom ever. But a lot of shit that just display right there will make you think, wow, baby mama terrorist, low life, scarred up demons. issues, self-hate issues, shit like that. You know, it don't have to be, but most likely it is. And if you say some shit like that, they will sit back and say that you must be a hater, you the evil doer, and also,
how dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
but her boyfriend was in a relationship with the left-handed granny, not the daughter. And that's what I want to get to the next one when she talk about that. Check this out. Let's finish this off and check it out.
The way she is, and I wouldn't want her to look like anybody else. Period.
There it is.
I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like manipulation to me with that one, you know. Because how many of y'all heard your son or daughter say some things about their mama and it was like, you sound like something your mama said or she told you to say it, you know. That's what it seemed like to me, like it was staged. But then again, you never know. So this is what I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see. Check this out. Somebody hit up on a TikTok and asked a question. What your man think? Let me see something. What your man think? That's what they said. What your man think? So what do y'all think her boyfriend think about this? What do y'all think her boyfriend think about this? What do y'all think? You think he ain't got an issue with it, or what do you think? I want to know. What do you think? He say, what your man think about it? If he with her and that's her man, he ain't got no problem with it. You know why? Maybe because either one, he got piercing all over his face. He got tats and all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he a simp enforcer. Maybe because
she got a great ass.
That could be that too. That could be that too. So, but I want y'all to hear this shit. And to me, the nerve of what she said about her boyfriend. Yeah, he could be a tattoo artist. Because if you're a tattoo artist, I seen white dudes, black dudes, they got tats all over their head and face and tats all over their body, and their girlfriend got the same thing. So it's like, when I see that, I'm like, I can't say nothing. You know, she got with somebody who's on her level. Me personally, I wouldn't put tats on my face and shit. I got tats on my forearm. I got a tat on my shoulder, but I ain't got tats on my face and stuff like that. So, right, he probably pinned up too. And if I see them both together, I ain't got no problem with it. Now, I might say y'all weird or y'all crazy. I would never do that, but I understand. But if you see a dude that's the opposite of her, then I'm like, dude, what the fuck wrong with you? Matter of fact, let Pastor David Manning say it.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
So I really can't have an issue with that. But check this out.
I get asked this question all the time, so I'm just going to keep it real, but I'm going to continue to stay with a positive page, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, down on anybody or doing none of that. So nothing that I'm doing and saying is wrong. What your man think, to be perfectly honest, to keep it real, like I've always been doing, my ex left me for a heavy-set Caucasian woman.
Did y'all hear what she said? Did y'all hear what she said? She said, I'm going to keep it real with y'all because I like to keep it real with y'all. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, which that's a lie. She said that her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, left her for a heavy-set white woman. He left her for a heavy-set white woman. Now, here's the thing. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. For the women that's up in here, you know, you look good, you got a shape, you don't have tats and stuff like this. Now, thank you. I have to give credit to Mark. Thank you. Okay, let me let y'all see. Shout out to Mark. He said it, and that's what I was going to say. Double standards. You can't make this shit up. He said it. He said, I just often to just tell you the example. He just said it. Double standards. How the fuck is you going to say he left me for a heavy set white woman, Shane, when you look like fucking Needlehead or pin thumbnail, whatever his name, thumbnail face, and looking all weirdo and shit? I'm just saying, you should have been like, I ain't got a problem with that. You can be salty that he left you for whatever reason, but you got the nerve to get in your feelings about him leaving you for a heavyset white woman when he had the balls to deal with your motherfucking ass. And I'm gonna be honest with you, in my opinion, I want to know that y'all feel the same way. For you, not you, for him to leave you for a heavy-set white woman, he got tired of your shit to the point where he'll deal with whoever, long as he's treated right. You can't make this shit up. Thumbnail face, yeah, thumbnail face. I'm just saying. So to me, he said, I'd rather deal with a heavy-set white woman that I could probably mold to lose weight or well the fuck, who's nice and not no demon and not mean and not no masculine motherfucker. He said he'll opt out, go to her instead of you. What does that say? That says a lot, y'all. That says a lot. Just like baby mama Tara's gonna say, you left me for a broke chick. And I say this all the time. I heard a lot of people say this. I'd rather deal with a broke bitch than a bitch with money that's thinking that they run the show, think they got masculinity, think that their money's gonna keep a nigga, and think they could disrespect me. That ain't never gonna happen. Matter of fact, let me let Denzel speak for Malcolm X on that motherfucker.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
See that right there, when she said that, I already knew what she was saying. She's saying that you got with a fat ass white woman and I'm that skinny black woman. How dare you do this to me? Matter of fact, she was on some, not how dare you do that to me. She was on some motherfucking, how that shit go, y'all? Because I didn't want none of this.
I know.
I didn't ask for none of this.
I understand.
Didn't ask for this. See, again, like I said, evidently for him to leave you for a heavy-set white woman or a fat-ass white woman, whatever, you was really fucked up. I'm sorry. You was really fucked up. In my opinion, he left you for that heavy-set white woman or left you with a white woman because you was that fucked up. But let's continue what she had to say, because like she said, he left for that heavy-set white woman, but she ain't trying to be disrespectful and all that shit. Yeah, nickel face.
And instead of leaving with dignity, just leaving to say face that if he sees me at any time, we can say hi to each other, we can speak to each other or whatever, and have a normal conversation like civilized people do. But we can't do that because he made me feel so low with wanting to be me and who I am, because he wanted something else, a different preference of color, a different preference of size. He literally.
She said he didn't leave with grace. He didn't just say, hey, let me, I want to end it, we can still be friends. She said because he left with somebody of another race. He left with somebody that was bigger. And now she want to play victim, talking about it made her lose her self-esteem. You cannot make this shit up. She said that because he left and who he got with, that's what she's saying, is who he left with and who he got with, that they can't be friends and cordial and shit like that. Ain't that a bitch? So in other words, he should have left with another black woman who had tats and shit on her face and hair hats and everything else. That would have been okay. Man, get the fuck out of here. She's really triggered because he got with a white woman. And not only he got with a white woman, he got with a heavy-set white woman or a fat-ass white woman. See, I want you to understand, so you got an issue with who he went with. And then she's about he changed his preference. He got preference. Yeah, you're right. He got preference. Don't y'all say y'all want a 6-foot guy and you want a guy with hair and he got to make $100,000 in the blunt of mouth. Y'all say he got to wear suits. He can't be a laborer, nothing like that. I mean, it's called preference, but it's sad when a man got preference. It's a sin. It's evil. Oh, you just hate black women. I don't get it. I would get it. I would never get it. I would never understand it.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
So she said they can't never be friends or cordial, which I don't think he was trying to do that. Because who he got with, which was a white heavy-set woman. That's something for him to leave for a white heavy-set woman. It was some shit you was doing or not doing. I'm just saying. And I don't think the tats and the piss had to do nothing to do with it because he got with her and he accepted that. I think it was some other shit. But, you know.
It made me feel like I'm not beautiful. So I'm glad he's out of my life and I'm happy. I smile every time I get up. I'm like, I'm alive. And I wish him all the best. And I'm going to continue to try to do the best I can for me and my family.
Don't ever believe when you hear baby mama Terry say, I wish him the best. Don't you ever believe that these baby mama Terrors wish you the best. They don't never wish you the best. They wish for your downfall. They hope your relationship break up. They hope that you die. They hope you go for broke. They hope you go to jail. They hope you do nothing anywhere success. Don't ever believe no bullshit like that. I wish them the best. Because if you wish them the best, you wouldn't have said you got in your feelings and you felt some type of way. You felt your low self-esteem and shit like that. Don't you ever believe that a baby mama Terrence give a fuck about your well-being. Because if that's the case, you would have never said no shit like that. You'd have said, well, we broke up and that's the end of that. Or she could have just said, I'm single. I ain't with nobody. She didn't have to talk about all that. But she had. Since dude said, you know, what your man think, she had to come out and tell what she wanted to say anyway. My man left me for a fat ass white woman, and he hurt me to the point where I feel like I was ugly, ain't worth a damn. But now I'm good, and my kids good, and we don't need them anymore.
My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign a ticket. Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
So yeah, she said her and her family good now. So that's what I'm saying, man. You can't make you can't make this shit up. Shout out to Pure Yang for the $20 donation. She said the snow whale probably actually submits to him. Shout out to you. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, she said she had low self-esteem because he left, he left her for a fat white woman. Oh man, that shit funny. That shit is funny. That shit is funny. Shout out to Pure Yang, man. Let me do something right quick before we get to this the grand finale. The mom catch her 17-year-old daughter with her boyfriend and her niggas. That shit funny as fuck. Funny as fuck. Self-esteem. Shout out to XL Pro for the $5 cash app. He said Sunday services. Shout out to you, my brother. I'm just saying, man, it's just the shit that they say. That's what it kills me because I'm like, I ain't trying to be shameful. I ain't trying to be, I ain't trying to I'm not trying to be disrespectful now, but you was. You knew what you were saying. So, this is on World Star Hip Hop. About 6 minutes, just 6 minutes. It ain't long. But I believe she's Jamaican because she's saying Boba Clock and all that shit. And I guess she caught the boyfriend up in the room, laid up in there playing house. She told him to get the fuck out. You know what I mean? And she talks her shit. Bronze Dip in the house. What up? La Original up in the house. Shout out to y'all. I'm just saying. So let's get this thing started, man. Fair use. Fair use.
Right and bomber clot out of order. And this me come out of shelter for? You fucking bright and out of order. Ma'am, you don't come back in here either. I'm gonna walk into the gate. You're wrong. Oh, really? Hey. I'm warning you. Don't come back here, Robert. That's how you gonna do it, itch? That's how you gonna do it, itch? After I come out the shelter?
Now, I don't know what her daughter was saying, but whatever she was saying or doing, Robert, who got kicked the fuck out, the friend's already gone. But Robert was telling his girlfriend, don't talk back what you doing, don't respond. Just, let it go. I'm leaving. What the fuck? Now, you telling me that this outsider cares more about respecting the grown up or respecting the mother more than your own fucking daughter that you birthed? You can't make this shit up. He is telling her don't whatever the fuck she did or said. He's telling her do not talk back to your mom. Don't do that. Don't do all that. You don't have to do all that. La Original said, oh wow, Jamaican parents usually don't play. This mom is being really soft. Well, here's the thing. She's Americanized. That's how I see it. Americanized. Once you come over here with this, then you be dealing with these ideologies of feminism and strong and independent and let your daughter do what they want to do, then, shit like this happen. You say, why the mother's in the shelter? I don't know. She said she was in the shelter. Yeah, she said she was in the shelter. I don't know, but let's see that. Because the girl, she only looks 17, but she's 17. And she said, I'm walking to the gate. I'm walking to the gate. See, me being a parent, you're not allowed to walk. See, you won't be walking to no gate. You get the fuck out and that's that. Me and you got something to talk about. We ain't no walking them to the gate, but she let them walk into the gate. So if I say it just ain't the same no more. I mean, I know things change, life change, generation change, but you caught the nigga laying in the bed with her doing whatever the fuck, and you tell him get the fuck out. He leaving. He ain't talking back or nothing, and she tells you she gonna walk to the gate, and you gonna say, yeah, go ahead and walk to the gate, get some air. Fuck that shit. Like I say, man, I gotta say this, man. I gotta say this.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Let me ask y'all a question as a father or even as a mother. And you caught your daughter with a dude in the bed that you think you're helping and shit. Are you gonna let her walk the boy to the gate, to the fence, to the end of the block and shit like that? I'm just asking. I want to know because I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Ain't no walking your nigga after you did some shit like that. I'm just saying, yeah, probably pregnant next year. Hell no. Chris said, hell no. Hell no. That's what I'm saying, man. This new age shit, I don't know. But some people say, ain't no big deal. It is what it is. My mama let me do it. No, my daddy let me do it. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't letting you do it. I'm just saying, but let's see that again. Let's continue.
You're wrong.
Oh, really? Hey.
Oh, wow. I'm going to call a little girl. The little girl said, you're wrong. The little girl told her mama that she's wrong. Ain't that some shit? The little girl told her mama that she's wrong. Ain't that some shit? She's wrong. So I'm gonna be honest with you. This little girl is rebellion. I'm sure it ain't the first time she been doing some rebellion, disrespectful ass shit, and it sure not gonna be the last time.
You're wrong.
Oh, really? Hey. I'm warning you. Don't come back here, Robert. That's how you gonna do it, itch? That's how you gonna do it, itch? After I come out the shelter and pay thousands of dollars to put a roof over your friggin' head, you and your sisters? This is how you show me respect? This is how you show me respect? After all that I do for my family? You ungrateful bitch. I just don't need the cops to come here right now.
I'm gonna play that shit back. But I want you to understand, while she's talking to her, she's mimicking what she's saying. Now, mind you, she just said they was in the shelter. And this is why I told y'all, somebody said sisters. Yep, she got daughters. She ain't got no son. I think she got 3 kids. From the video, I saw three all together or 4. They sisters. But I want you to understand, you didn't hear her say that she was living on the streets. She said she was in a shelter. See, they are protected. they have government daddy to lean on. See, government daddy will always be their father. They will always be their husband. They will always be the father figure to our children. I want you to understand that government daddy will never lead them astray as far as leading them out in the gutter. See, when men go through the bullshit, we go to the streets. We gotta live under the bridge somewhere. We gotta live at downtown parks and shit. We don't have no shelters. We don't have no place to go to. They got them for veterans, but if it's filled up, you can't go there. See, all over the nation, women like this have a place to lay. Even if it's a place they don't want to go, but they got a place to go. So I'm gonna tell y'all again, when these baby mama terrorists tell y'all, well, that's why y'all the most homeless. That's why y'all most homeless. Just please tell them, because we don't have fallback niggas. I'm just saying. We don't have fallback niggas. We don't have nothing to lean on. We got to do whatever we got to do to keep ourselves from being out there in the streets. The state is not going to look out for us. We in the gutter. That's unless you go to jail. You put yourself and get locked up. Yeah, you can go there and get a free place to stay. Where the dad at? I don't know. I don't know if the guy Jamaican. I don't know if he's black. Maybe he's still in Jamaica and she came out here. I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know. But that's why, and that's another reason why fathers are important. You know what I'm saying? That's why fathers should be involved. Because if the father was involved, then maybe the kids could have stayed at his house and they didn't have to go to a shelter. Let the mother go to the shelter and get herself on her feet. If they didn't get along like that. But if they got along like that, you know what I'm saying? If they got along like that, then I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, you come on in. Ain't no issue. But if you baby mama terrorist, you do the best you can, I'll keep the kids. But I'm telling you, how many of y'all brothers asked the baby mama or the ex-wife, hey, you kind of down now, you fucked up, or our son ain't acting right and shit like that. Why don't you let me keep him or her? And when you get on your feet, then you know, you can have him back. But let me help out. And she tell you, shit. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I say it's unfortunate that you have baby mama tears out here that would rather put their children in fucked up situation and put them in the harm's way, all because you don't want the father to have the child. No. Black Merlin said, Mr. Palmer, this make you upset, but KS always said if us men don't get it right, it's the streets for us and ain't nobody gonna help. I'm not. He actually tell the truth. He's telling the truth. The thing about it is, though, it ain't just black men that's gonna be out in the street. White men on the street, Latino men on the street, Asian men, any man can go on the street. They don't have a shelter to go to. Even the white man don't have a shelter. So I mean, nah, I ain't mad. He's telling that's true. Truth for what it is. You know, that's unfortunate. They would rather let their kids suffer, go to shelters, still go out in the street and get caught up in bullshit than let the father have it, because you too selfish to let it go. One, because that child support is gonna discontinue. Even if the dude tell her, well, I'll still pay the child support, she's still most likely gonna say, hell nah. Shit. Ain't that a bitch? Hey, y'all, forgive me. I don't know why. I'm gonna give me like this is expensive ass mic, man. I'm gonna get another mic. I don't know, maybe it's the wrong mic for the roadcaster. I gotta get a mic because it seemed like when I press the play, then I stop it and I play it, the volume be low and it jump back high. So I gotta give me the roadcaster mic. That was definitely doing it. This was cool at first. Now it's doing it. So I gotta find me another mic because I ain't good with the technical engineering shit. So, but I'm gonna get another mic. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta, get off the couch. But I got you. So forgive me if it be low or whatever. I'm sorry. But this one I'm telling you that if a man involved and a man's in the picture, most likely it's not gonna happen. It could happen with a man and woman marriage or relationship, but most likely it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that when you say that shit, why I gotta get married? Ain't nobody saying nothing about you got to get married. No, you don't. You have the right to not get married. But if you're not gonna get married, just know this is the shit that you're gonna face if that man is not involved. That's all. That's all. You have the right not to get married. Ain't none of these dudes in here married like that. It's a few, but most of these guys ain't married. They not getting married, and that's just the way it is. You have the right not to get married, but I'm just saying if you got kids involved, then it's good to have a good relationship with the father, or you should be married to him because it's for the child. Technically, these women don't need a man. They got government daddy. They got feminism and shit like that. They don't need a man. They don't. But at the same time, you being selfish when you have a kid, thinking that I can take care of my kid by myself, especially our boys, white, black, blue, or green, just because you got a career and you got money. You think spoiling him is gonna make him have a good life when he get grown. You think that's gonna make him have a successful life because you giving him, ain't teach him shit. He ain't learning shit. He's emotional because he listening to you, or he's being abused because of you. But then you say that you strong and independent, you queen. You just can't make this shit up. You just can't. But let's continue. Hit the like button, y'all.
Thousands of dollars to put a roof over your friggin' head, you and your sisters. This is how you show me respect. This is how you show me respect. After all.
You fucking income fucking poop.
Now, as the mother say, this how you show me respect, and the daughter like, this how I show you respect. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I tell y'all, this mother, especially when it comes to black mothers and daughters, they don't have a real relationship like you think. A lot of times, these baby mama terrorists who y'all end up with, myself included, your ass will understand later on down the line that the relationship they have with their mother was not good at all. Their father wasn't around. She hate the father, even though it wasn't the father's fault that he left. She hate him because I guess he didn't fight hard enough. She hate the motherfucking mama, but when you're around in the beginning, they act like they're girlfriends, they cool and all this shit, but they don't get along. They hate each other. How many of y'all dealt with a woman and she say, I don't fuck with that bitch, or I don't fuck with her like that, do. Y'all ain't even gotta have kids, but she don't fuck with her. Why? Well, she this and she that and this. And some of that shit do be legit. And I'm like, damn, it's like that. I didn't have them problems with my mama.
Biatch.
That's some shit. But this smart ass kid telling her, this is how you show respect. This is how I show you respect.
That I do for my family, you ungrateful bitch. I just don't need the cops to come here right now. You ungrateful? Huh? After I tell her. Well, why are you here? Listen, don't let the cops go. Robert, go through the door.
You fucking income fucking poop.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. A lot of us coming up, we try to, not all, but a lot of us try to flex on the uncle, flex on the father, because you 18, 21, try to flex on the father or flex on the uncle or your oldest brother and shit like that because you thought you was grown. And a lot of times you got your ass beat because now you want to be a man. They treat you like a man. And a lot of us, learn the hard way, but this is totally different. And the reason why I tell you this totally different, one, she's not grown. Two, she got a nigga and half his friends up in the house. Three, she's disrespecting her mother, and I'm sure this is not the first time. You know what I mean? And the mother called her a bitch. And I'm sure that's not the first time. That's not the first time the mama called a bitch. I'm sure she probably called little bitches, little whores and shit like that. And I want you to understand when you start calling, and usually a lot of these women do it, white too. when you start calling your daughter little whores and bitches, and you filming them on YouTube and Facebook, getting some attention and shit, you're going to continue to make them be little whores and ratchets and everything else. You're not solving the problem. And I'm telling you, being spoiled, being spoiled, giving them everything you want and all that shit. Even this dude got some morals for not talking back to an adult. This dude actually grabbed her mouth to shut her up because she wouldn't shut the fuck up. Usually a guy in this day and age, like, I'm gone. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That's y'all problem. But dude cared the fact that, hey, or maybe he really like her. Hey, you shouldn't be talking back to your mama, regardless of what she's saying. Even if you feel she's doing too much, it's her house. She is an adult, and that is your mother. But I want you, just like Michael Rouse said, entitlement and arrogance breeds contempt. This is the result. Let me let y'all see that shit. This is the result. Yes. When you give your kids whatever they want, you let them do what they want to do. Oh, of course, your boyfriend can stay tonight. He need a place to stay. Get the fuck out of here. Walmart is always hiring. But for like, well, won't you tell the men to go to Walmart? What the fuck you mean? You need a place to stay? Walmart is always hiring. Shit. See, this been going on for a long time. It might not have escalated to the point of having a dude in the house, but this shit been going on for a long time with this disrespect and doing what you want to do, being rebellious and talking back. And it seemed to me that when she talked back, she didn't do nothing but talk back with her and argue with her like she's a grown woman. And this is why I tell y'all, this is why a lot of our exes or ex-wives are who they are today, fighting in family court, trying to get custody or trying to be co-parent and shit like that. And that's one of the reasons why they are who they are today, because these mothers raise baby mama terrorists. These mothers raise baby mama terrorists. You getting your feelings, you can say it ain't like that, you can say it ain't true, but it's all around. We've been seeing this for too fucking long, yet you still say it ain't like that. It's Jermaine's fault, the father's fault. He wasn't their ass nigga fault.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
But y'all say these are the pillars of the black community. These are the leads and the leaders of the black community. This is why the community is a plantation. This is why they run that community. And this is why the community is never going to progress, never going to upgrade, never going to have value as long as you have these black motherfucking Al Mel niches and Ku Klux Keishas who choose single motherism and keep the father out the picture.
My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign a ticket.
I want you to understand, these motherfuckers do not love their children because, one, they don't love themselves. They will have kids because, hey, he skeeted in me. They don't protect themselves. And then they wonder why they up in the shelter and you got your 3 kids or 4 kids or even 1 going down the drain with your funky ass, knowing that you weren't going to be able to afford them, knowing you weren't going to be able to take care of them because you couldn't take care of yourself, knowing that you got issues emotionally, you know what I'm saying, financially, and so on. Y'all don't give a fuck. But then when you call this shit out, you know what they say? You have toxic masculinity. You wrong for always talking about how these women do this and how these women do that. Why don't you talk about the good in these motherfuckers? Well, that's why you go to other channels to talk about the good for these motherfuckers. Because there are some good in some of them, but that's not my lane. Everybody got a lane for what they speak on. If I'm a fucking accountant, I'm speaking on finances. I can't talk to you about law. So you don't want to watch me when it comes to law. I could talk around a little similar core or something like that, but I can't talk about law. I don't know that. My expertise is accounting. My expertise is these baby mama tears and these civil force and the family court shit like that. So I can't talk about the free agent lifestyle. I don't live a free agent lifestyle. I can sum it up and talk around the court and what I understood and what I seen and what I learned from coach and others. But what the fuck I like tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna teach y'all the free agent lifestyle, and I'm not even doing it. But you got these motherfuckers that will, because they sellouts. They about, getting whatever they can, like these bitches do. I want you to understand that this daughter is already a future baby mama terrorist, and if he decide to marry her, she will set him up for failure. If he stay. Shout out to Gamer for the $10 donation. She said, Reverend X, CTBO, and Mr. Palmer, it's officially failed B season. Shout out to you.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Shout out to you, man. I mean, I'm just saying, I want you to see that again because she don't give a fuck about her mama. She don't give a fuck about following her mama's rules. I don't know what the reason is. Her mama could be a piece of shit. Her mama could be abusive. Her mama could have kept her daddy away. I don't know what the reason is. She got the Bonnet gang on her head, but at least she in the house, but she finna go out there with the Bonnet gang, so she's gonna be one of the future Bonnet gang terrorists and shit like that, you know. But the young man, Robert, is trying to tell her to shut the fuck up. When she should already had the mindset to know, shut the fuck up. But no, she was raised to talk back to her mama. Let's watch this.
You ungrateful? Huh? After I tell her,
Well, why are you here?
Listen, don't let the cops stop. Robert, go through the door. Go through the door. Go upstairs.
I don't care.
Go. Yeah, let her walk and get some fresh air in your.
Truth is what it is.
See what I mean? He grabbed her and tried to walk out the door. And get what she do? She come right back to talk some more shit. Tell me y'all don't know a lot of motherfucking kids like this. Tell me y'all don't know it. Whether if it's your niece, your nephew, your best friend's kid, your godson. You see this all the time because the parents raised them, most of these baby mama terrorists, but I seen fathers fuck their kids up too. My kid ain't got a one for shit. You give them every motherfucking thing. You don't punish them. You don't take away some when they do wrong. You don't teach. You don't learn. You just giving away shit. And the mama is more the disciplinary. Ain't that a bitch? Something wrong. This motherfucker actually came back to continue to talk shit when he grabbed her saying, let's go. But he's supposed to be the piece of shit. So evidently, even though he over there trying to stay over there for free and pump and dump, he got some type of morals. Hey, don't talk back to her, man. I'm going to leave. I'm just saying. He got some type of morals. Don't talk back to her. Let's go. Don't worry about it. Let's just go, whatever. And then here go the mother. Yeah, let her go out there and get some ass. She's still talking about your dumb ass. But she learned, where she learned it from? Most likely she learned it from her mama. Or YouTube or some shit. But most likely she watched it from her mama. Because she's probably doing it to her daddy. Or she was doing it with all of them coming up. I'm just saying. But if I was the brother, the little brother, the dude, Robert, after that 1 or 2 times, I'm gone. After 1 or 2 times, I'm gone. I'm not finna entertain this shit. But maybe he really care about her. He really like her. Maybe it ain't just a pump and dump. Maybe it is a relationship. But it still don't give him the right to be trying to lay up in the house. But then again, she probably said it's all good. She sound like the type to say, my mom don't give a fuck. I do what I want to do. I have been to a girl house and she say we can fuck over there. I'm like, yeah, but your mama there. Oh man, it's all good. She don't give a fuck. And actuality, she didn't give a fuck. I can't even say nothing. I'm like, what? She didn't give a fuck. Usually, I ain't gonna lie. Usually that's the father with the son. You know what I'm saying? But the father and the daughter, or the mom and the daughter, that ain't. Shit. This game has really changed, man. Because nowadays, the mama go out and twerk with the daughter. They go to the club with the daughter. They train the nigga with the same dude. They pump and dump with swift flopping niggas like friends. I was gonna say, man, he just can't make this shit up, man. That's some shit. That's some shit. Yeah. Shit, she don't care. I'm good. And didn't care. And if y'all ask me, well, what about her daddy? He wasn't there. I never met him. And that's what I'm saying. It's fucked up. Now that I go back and think about it, now I'm talking about it, that's fucked up. It's fucked up. Yeah, they learned that shit from their mama. What was that song? I get it from my mama. That's a true statement. A lot of that shit comes from their mama or their grandmama. Let's continue. Let's watch how he still try to get out the house. She don't want to get him out the house. She don't want to leave. She rather be in conflict. She want to cause ruckus and bullshit instead of walking her nigga to the door.
The door.
Okay.
Go through the door.
I'm walking to the
Go upstairs.
I don't care.
Go. Yeah. Let her walk and get some fresh air in your brains. Cause guess what? In an blood clot, you was married. The amount I suffer when I suffer in a life, and I don't want to turn my house in a whorehouse. Eh? Whorehouse? After I suffer with them, I pick me up.
You fucking income fucking poop.
So you hear the mother saying that you trying to make this a whorehouse. This is not a whorehouse. And the daughter said, this is my first time doing it. It shouldn't have been no time in this motherfucker. Yeah, Jamaica mom. And even then she's talking shit. She tried to come back and dude finally pulled out the door. She's still talking back. And again, these baby mama terrorists raise their daughters to be baby mama terrorists, to be emasculate, to be disrespectful, to be strong and independent. And I don't mean strong and independent as far as you doing what you got to do because the husband died. Maybe the father said, fuck you and the kid like a bitch. That ain't what I'm talking about. That's doing what you got to do. But when you out here talking about you don't need no man, I can do bad all by my damn self. You sure do be doing bad all by your damn self. I tell you that. But she raised her to be who she is today. Remember, she's 17. One more year, she's gonna be 18. She's not 10. She's not 12. She's not 6. She's gonna be one of these feminists. Baby mama Tara is gonna say the same shit. I don't need no man. I'm strong and independent. She's gonna choose single motherism. She's gonna set that man up for failure because he decided to leave her alone and opt out, get a fat white woman. And what's gonna also happen is she's gonna raise her child, especially the daughter, to do what she want to do. I don't think she's gonna talk shit about her daughter doing the shit. She's gonna say it's cool, no problem. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it with you. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Shout out to Big Truck, man, for the $2. And they said dude pulled out the door, but not the daughter. Facts. Facts. She better off, I'm be honest, the mother was better off letting him live there and kick her the fuck out because it seemed like at least he'll be more respectful of the house. He know who the adult is. He know how to respect a grown up. I'm just saying. And yes, Juice said it. Young men, be careful because you can catch a case for shit like this. What if the mother would have called the police and said he was intruding on the house? He was intruding the house, even though she let him in. And you know how they go. Believe all women. He'd have been locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. Locked up. You know, these bitches are alive. He attacked my daughter. He attacked me. I told him to leave. He trespassed, anything. So, yes, you'll put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. Yes. This right here is a generational curse that's going to be going on for generation if somebody don't change the path or get rid of that damn curse. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
Because guess what? In an blood clot, you was married. The amount I suffer when I suffer in a life, and I don't want to turn my house in a whorehouse. Eh? Whorehouse? After I suffer with them, I pick me up. Fucking bright and out to order. She out here with the guy. I come out to. Yeah. Let you bring the cops in here and see what happened. Huh? After I'm in there now it's 1 o'clock in the night. I come out here. I see the guy. Why the fuck you gonna bring a guy into my life? After you see all that I've been through, telling me how people don't have nowhere to sleep. And because you know my weakness for people, you gonna tell them what to say so that Amari can be sorry for them.
You fucking income fucking poop.
Y'all heard that, right? 1 o'clock in the morning, you got some dude over there. 1 o'clock in the morning. Nighttime. 1 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to B, who is for baller. B is for baller for the $5 donation. He said, older baby mama tears be bringing boyfriends around their homes who be touching on their teenage daughters. This is why daughters have no respect for mom. That's one of the factors too. They at least, I figured, you know what I'm saying, you at least wait 6 months to a year before your boyfriend meet your kids. A real mother would do that. We'll go to your house or we'll go somewhere else, but you can't be around my kids because I don't know if this is going to be something serious or if it's going to grow to that way. But these motherfuckers let a nigga move in that they met off eBay. Shout out to Biz Baller. They will move a nigga in that they met off Amazon, eBay, World Star Hip Hop, hell, on prison, in prison. They don't give a fuck. Shout out to J Flow for the $5 cash. He said the warning signs are everywhere and fuck child support. Shout out to J Flow. I'm just saying. She said that Bumble Clock. Shout out to Gamer for the $5 donation. They said another demonstration of no structural accountability. Yeah, no structural accountability for them. These are the ones that get evicted because they have a bunch of niggas in their house, and then you expect taxpayers, you expect government daddy to look out for your funky ass because you finna go on the streets. It made a Foot Locker. Yeah, let's shout out to BS for Baller for $5 donation. She said, keep the boyfriend away from the kids. I seen a dad go through trauma. This nearly killed dude. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. And that's another thing. They will purposely bring the man around the kids because they know it's going to make the father mad. That's why I say, brothers, keep y'all veins on ice cold. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker brought married nigga around the kids. I just kept my veins on ice cold like shit. Whatever happens, if something happens fucked up, if the wife find out or he do some shit to them or something like that, you the one gonna get it. You the one gonna get it. Because if you call the police, they're gonna say she had a right to bring whoever she want. You go to court, they're gonna say she do the fuck she want to do, child support. So yeah. See, but like I said, you really hurting the kids because you telling them that you dealing with a married man and you tell them this, you tell your daughter this shit, you teaching them to be whores. You teaching them to deal with married men. Now, when they get grown and they do what they do on their own, they make that decision, that's on them. But I'm talking about you telling the 11-year-old that you dealing with a married man and a 9-year-old son, you tell him you dealing with a married man. And here's the dumb shit. Why did you tell him some shit like that? I told him because I was beating you to the punch because I knew you was gonna say it. No, I would never tell the kids that you dealing with a married man or whatever man, because number one, the kids stay in the kids' place. Ain't they motherfucking business? See, this is how dumb these whores are. They will so-called keep it real with their kids who are babies and kids to, I guess, to beat you to the punch. I'm not like that. I really believe in kids stay in their places. See, so to hear some shit like that just go to show how dumb these baby mama tears whores are. See, this is why I say you raise your children to be whores and disrespect other men when they get older. But then in this day and age, these emotional ass dudes are beating women's asses because they're too emotional. They didn't have no father, no man figure around, and they're gonna do the same shit that they went through. They mom beating their ass and treat them like son husbands. See, I want you to understand that. Yeah, you gonna tell 11-year-old girl that you dealing with a married nigga because you thought that a nigga was gonna beat you to the punch. You cannot make this shit up. But these are queens. These are goddesses. These are martyrs. These are motherfucking saints and shit. I'm the deadbeat. I'm the nigga on the couch. I'm the dumb nigga off College Grove, but I'm not dumb enough to tell no motherfucking kid that I'm dealing with a married woman. And all that shit ain't they motherfucking business. I'm just saying. But then when shit hit the fan and motherfuckers start rebelling, doing the same shit this 17-year-old doing, then you want to sit back and play victim, talking about it's who fault, y'all? It's Jermaine's fault.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine Bo.
Shout out to Seeker of Truth for the $10 donation. He said, Mr. Palmer, you're trying to kill me. I almost choked. Almost choked in my cough when you said said a nigga she met off eBay. Man, these bitches so desperate. They meet off eBays. They meet off Facebook. Well, hey, look, hey, don't get it twisted. Motherfuckers met motherfuckers online and shit like that, the party line and shit. But these bitches so desperate, they meet niggas off eBay. Shout out to you, my brother. I'm just saying, that's how desperate they are. Shit, eBay. Shit. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, these bitches don't care. That's why I say these motherfuckers don't love that shit. I don't care how much they spend on them. I say this all the time. I don't care how much money they spend on them. I don't care if they stay in their house. I don't care if they motherfucking buying or whatever they want. These baby mama tears, when you try to keep the man out the picture and you trying to sabotage the relationship, they do not love their fucking trigger. I don't care what nobody say. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, but she get her whatever she wants. She be clean and shit. She still don't give a fuck about her kids. That's a fucking scapegoat she used to block her mind out for thinking what it really is. Fuck out of here. So let's continue as she talk her shit. Because what she thought she was doing, she thought she was putting her daughter on blast, but what she don't realize, she put her damn self on blast.
Your cute way of disrespecting my house. I say to the guy, I come out. Now, I'm the adult in the house and I've gone down to shit. Yeah. I come out here, I see her and the guy wrap up and I say, Destiny, go to your room. Yeah, I heard when you said that. When I tell her go to her room, I come in the kitchen. Look at my kitchen. So all these people in my house eat one plate, one pot of food, rice, everything. Run all day eating out my food for the coronavirus. And look at my friggin' place. And your so-called 17-year-old, I want to bring money in my face. I said to the guy,
You fucking income fucking poop.
I know y'all peeping game. Who do y'all hear talking in the background? Who do y'all hear talking to this woman in the background? Who do y'all think that is? Who do y'all think that is talking in the background? As she speak and tell her story and talk her shit, who do y'all think that is in the background? Who do y'all think it is in the background? I want to know. No, it's a girl. It's a girl. Ain't no dude there. ain't no dude there. No, ain't no dude there. A sister? Nope. You would think, look, you would think that was a sister, her fucking daughter. You cannot make this shit up. No, that's not a sister. You would think it's a sister. You would think that was her sister. No, that's her daughter. But she sounds like she's grown as fuck. She's talking in grown-up affairs. This is not one of the reasons why these baby mama terrorists' daughters think they grown. Because as she's talking her shit, she's allowing her daughter or one of her other daughters. Oh, you meant the girl sister? Oh, yeah, girl sister. You sit back letting her get in grown folks' affairs. See what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So, Face said different dads probably. But why would you be talking to your child or talking shit and you allowing this child to say this shit? I remember when my dad would say some shit and I tried, and I'm 13, 14, I tried to grown up conversation. I tried to get in the conversation, man. I got backhand, man. I tried to do that with my mom and got backhand. You stay in the child place. Even if you hit his shit, you shut the fuck up, go away, don't get involved because you will get fucked up just for being in grown-ups affairs. But in this day and age, you got parents that say, I keep it real with my kids. Your son is 9 years old and you telling him that you fucking around with all these niggas that's keeping it real? Are you really? Are you really saying some shit like that? I'm telling you, the kids ain't grown. The kids ain't 19, 21. These are kids. But then when they start talking back to you or they start saying some shit around you that you don't think that is appropriate because of their age, Look what you put around them. But I'm stupid. Like I said, I wasn't allowed to talk in grown-ups conversation. I wasn't. I tried it, got mad, smacked in the mouth. And I didn't do it no more. So I know a lot of people say, well, back in the day, you know, I ain't gonna do what my daddy did, I ain't gonna do what my mama did. But some of that shit, when you look at what's going on now, some of that shit was a damn good solution. But now they teaches the parent, if you whoop your child, you going to jail for child abuse. But the police could beat your ass and shoot you dead whenever the fuck they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Right. They ain't not even allowed to be in a room. Like when they shut the fuck up, go wash up, go wash dishes, or go to bed. I'm just saying. Some of the stuff in the back in the day, it should be still going on now, but I get it. Different generations, shit change, but it ain't changing for better. It's changed for worse. I'm sorry. Black, white, blue, or green, one of the same. You letting our children speak up, say what they want to say, do what they want to do, dictate, talk back, talk grown at 6 and all that shit, and you wonder why your son and daughter who they are today. But you don't think about what the shit you was doing around them or what you wasn't doing or solving a problem or trying to teach and trying to show them how to be upstanding citizens. Yeah, man, that's some shit. That's some shit right there, man. But I want y'all to hear that again. That's the daughter talking to her like something grown up. And that's one of the problems there. That's why the other motherfucker that was before she would leave out the house, she got to come back and talk shit. She got to speak her mind because she thinks she grown. And you telling her she thinks she grown.
My food for the coronavirus. I wash it this and look at my friggin' place. People in my house eat one plate, one pot of food, rice, everything. Run all day eating out my food for the coronavirus. And look at my friggin' place. And your so-called 17-year-old, I want to bring money in my face. I said to the guy, I said, Destiny, go upstairs. You didn't say nothing bad. So they figure I'm going back to my room and I ain't coming back out. She come back out here with the guy. She come back out here with the guy. So I tell him, he gotta go. She telling the guy, he ain't gotta go nowhere. Yeah, I heard what you said. Huh? After me work so hard in my life? Huh? After me go through so much? After God saved me, saved my family, she telling the dude he ain't gotta go nowhere. She ain't know that God talk to me and God tell me things.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
I want you to understand what she just said. She just said that her daughter told a guy, you ain't gotta go nowhere. And this is why I tell y'all, young men, be careful going over these women's houses because they will tell you that you can come over here, this is my house, but then when you're over there, here come her mother or her nigga that's trying to shoot your ass because she's telling him, you can stay, this is my house. She ain't gonna do shit, fuck that bitch. I do what I want to do here. See, yeah, she do sound older. She do sound older. But that's what I'm saying. That daughter, that little girl don't have no respect for her. That little daughter don't give a fuck about her. She give a fuck about dick. She don't give a fuck. She told dude that you ain't got to go nowhere. First of all, I think it's too late to have your 17-year-old daughter to have some guy or a female over there at 10, 11, 12 o'clock. And I bet you it was probably during the week. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe she had her kids late. But even though she had her kids late, which is, smart, but at the same time, you still weren't ready. You still weren't prepared. And you still fucked up and let them do what the fuck they want to do. She said the girl told the dude, Robert, or whoever the fuck his name is, told him, You ain't gotta go nowhere. Entitlement.
So they figure I'm going back to my room and I ain't coming back out. She come back out here with the guy. She come back out here with the guy. So I tell him he gotta go. She telling the guy he ain't gotta go nowhere. Huh? After me work so hard in a life? Huh? After me got through so much? After God saved me? Saved my family? She telling the dude he ain't gotta go nowhere. She ain't know that God talk to me and God tell me things. God say, Mona, you've been set up. They work on your weakness. Work on your weakness. You want to live in with your man in my house. So you come to me with your little story. Oh, this poor guy. He don't know where his mother at. They were staying in a hotel. Angie calling her, can't get her on the phone. Oh, really? Really? And all your bullshit story? Because you know I'm a child of God and I've been through a lot. So you want to work on my weakness. Satan, you lie.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
She say she the child of God, but yet she's doing the devil's work. Not being a parent, letting the child do what she want to do. Not teaching her who's the head of the household. Teaching her that she could talk grown and talk back. Teaching her she can have niggas over there and do what she want to do. But yet she's the child of God. Somebody lied to her. Her action shows totally different. And just like Mr. K said, he's a fool for that dude, Robert. He's a fool for listening to that girl disrespect the mom. He's going to get caught up fooling her. And that's what I said. He's going to knock her up. He's going to be dealing with a baby mama Tess as well. And she's going to cause him havoc and harm for him trying to be a father. Yes, she got Sky Daddy. Not God. She got Sky Daddy she worshiping because she's being misled big time. She told her before she went to bed that he got to go. She turned around and said, told the dude, you ain't got to go nowhere. You and your friends stay here, do what the fuck y'all want to do. Fuck her, it's my house. You saw that, how she was talking back to mom then, that she felt it was her house. So let's continue.
And at first, they had me, they got me. I was like, I say to the guy, hey, don't worry, son. Whatever you've been through, my whole family have been through. I'll be a mother for you. And then when I lay down and God turned up my tuner in my brain, God said to me, Amari, they set you up. Set you up to come live in my house with a man at 17 years old.
Go, you see that yellow cream in the back and put a little bit.
Yellow cream? Imagine. So God, you take me, not even out of shelter, you took me off the streets, and I must do what? Come live what? Dirty life. Dirty life, Father God.
Oh, right here.
Huh? All the first, so many people gonna be in my house. And I go to my bed with dirty dishes. When I'm on my phone ordering things by Amazon, thousands of stuff, going to Walmart, buying thousands of stuff, going to BJ's, buying thousands of stuff. You don't just bring Robert, you bring all his friends to eat up all the stuff. That was even the main thing, but this shouldn't. I tell you, Jonathan, it shouldn't be. Jonathan, the last couple of weeks, ask Charney.
Oh, wait a minute. She got a son husband in the house. Oh shit.
Bitter milk. Cool.
So she got a son. She got a son. So you had all these dudes over there. And you telling me that your son didn't have a problem with it? I'm just saying. The son didn't have a problem with his little sister with her boyfriend, all them niggas? I'm just saying. Damn. Woo. Oh man, you gotta love it, y'all. You learn something new every day.
You fucking income fucking poop.
I guess that's her son. She didn't put him out. I mean, it could be a nigga. I don't know. Could be a nigga. It could be, you know what I'm saying, a oldest son or something. But damn, I see the son, I see the daughter, but I don't see no dad. He worried about what he gonna eat. You can't make this shit up. That's what I'm saying, man. Hey, man, the plantation of the community is real, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you. I try to make jokes and laugh because this shit makes you mad and hurt and want to tear up the roof and everything else. But I'm dead serious, just like it is the community, and just like Face Facts said, it's a plantation. It's a plantation of misguided slaves who really believe that fathers are not needed, fathers are not important. I could do it all by myself. I could do bad all by myself. I'm a feminist like the white woman who don't give a fuck about you. And I'm gonna go along to get mine. Shit. This motherfucker. He as an older brother didn't say, man, hey bitch, you can't hire your niggas over here. Fuck that. But what do I know?
How much thousand have I spent just to prepare for this virus thing? And I tell them, the little girl, 17-year-old, hug up with man 1 o'clock at night undercover.
Wait a minute, there's another guy there too. How many niggas? I mean, what? So how many kids does she got? See, I don't know how many kids. So we see 2 dudes, 1 female. The other female ain't came back yet. Notice she's been talking quite a while. It's finna go to an end, but she's been talking for over about 4 minutes since the daughter left out. She ain't came back yet. Did she run away? Is she still letting him pump and dump? Is she out there talking shit to him? Is he trying to explain to her don't do that shit? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls, from what I'm seeing, and you got your daughter dictating, running the house. Yeah, it's a house party going on. There's some shit going on in this motherfucker. At 1 o'clock in the morning. You cannot make this shit up.
With man 1 o'clock at night undercover. Under sheet, and I'm her mother. And all I say, Jonathan, I say, Destiny, go upstairs.
Also said go upstairs, leave him on the couch. And she like, no.
I didn't even say leave him on the couch. I said, Destiny, go.
That was the end of this fucked up ass video. Fucked up video. It is fucked up because you leading your children in a burning house. You setting them up for failure, and you don't see nothing wrong with it till after the fact or years later when they 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, when the child support run out. Oh, yeah, that's when also you want to talk all that shit. Because, see, it was all good just a week ago. Yeah. Now, check this out, y'all. I'm going to read this. And then I'm going to get my ass on the couch. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to the studio today. I got some variety video recordings to record. I got some new shit that I'm going to be bringing out, y'all. For real. So, check this out, y'all. Check this out. Psychotherapist C.E. Anderson gives breakdown on the emotional and mental trauma of Black mother-daughter relationships. This was done May 6, 2022. This wasn't done 20 years ago. This wasn't done 100 years ago. Because, they're quick to say, oh, that shit old. What about now? Okay. So this is a psychotherapist, they got their degrees and, they licensed, PhD, she decent looking, just got on a hair hat. But, I want to talk about this. I didn't want to use a guy because then, you know, how they say gender bias and all that shit. Oh, you hate women and shit, you know. But let me read this. Go along with me. As Mother's Day approaches, I am reminded that not everyone has had a motherly experience worth celebrating. For some reason, their current relationships and histories with their mothers are toxic, negatively impacting their emotional and mental health. Wait a minute, I thought y'all said y'all don't have them problems. I thought it was always Jermaine's fault.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
I thought it was the nigga that left, or the nigga that didn't fight hard enough. I thought it was the daddy. I'm just saying, but let's continue. Despite our mothers being alive and well, the grief of estrangement can feel just as intense as if she had passed away. We may notice feelings of worry, fear, irritability, and not know where the feelings come from or why. In short, mommy issues are a real thing. Oh, it does?
Truth is what it is.
How many of y'all brothers hear these baby mama terrorists tell you that you got mommy issues? They always tell you that you have mommy issues because you talk about baby mama terrorists, feminism, how the law is, and how they tend to be fallback niggas and father figures and sympathy forces for these baby mama terrorists. They always say it's the men that have mommy issues. And it could be true, but they never talk about the mothers and daughters with these real mommy issues. Society portrays the bond between mother and child as innate, unconditional, and loving. Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X for that one.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Yeah, I let Denzel play that because they always tell you that bullshit. That shit is a lie. It ain't like it used to be.
Biatch.
Yet, we rarely consider how a mother's trauma, emotional deficiencies, and unresolved issues can impact her parenting and, as a result, her children's development throughout life. How many of y'all brothers know more about your baby mama terrorist since y'all broke up? You knew her more since y'all been broken up and not together more than the years you've been with that motherfucker living with her. How many of you brothers, and you know what? Even you women out here, how many of you sisters know your ex more since y'all ain't been together than y'all did in a long-term relationship or marriage? I can relate to that. You know more about this baby mama terrorist after the fact than you ever had being around the motherfucker. Because, yes, the old bait and switch. These baby mama terrorists come in one way, acting like it ain't like that. Goody two-shoe, got plans, for what's right and all this shit. But then when y'all break up, you see how ruthless she can be, how evil she can be, how her true grand finale really was. Whether it's in the courtroom or whether she out here, you know what I'm saying, being a ratchet, a low life, manipulate DC all the time. Yeah, that's a true statement. You know a motherfucker more not being around them than you did being with them. Because they played one role and all that shit till y'all broke up or divorced, whatever. And you see their true self. That's some fucked up ass shit. But I want you to understand a lot of these baby mama terrorists have these unresolved issues that we didn't know about. They have these emotional problems we didn't know about, even traumas we didn't know about. And if we wouldn't have saw that video of that 17-year-old, we wouldn't have known her issues and all that shit or saw what was going on. So imagine 10 years from now, she get with a dude. He don't know nothing about that. He don't know what issue she really have. She gonna make it like she's good. She might get her degrees. She might be a professional and shit like that. He think he got a good woman and she's about what's right and shit like that because she taking the chin good, the sex good, everything's good. And then after she get pregnant, have that baby or they get married, guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? Yeah.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
She gonna set you up for failure. Y'all get divorced. You gotta pay child support, alimony, and all that shit. She get with some married nigga that she been off eBay, and your child be set up for failure, most likely. I'm just saying. All because one, we weren't taught how these baby mama tests could be chameleons. We didn't see it coming. We weren't taught about it. Two, because she just sent you the fuck off. Three, because ain't nobody taught you and your father wasn't around. Your mama told you believe all women and whatever she says gold. But see, this is why it's important to talk about the bullshit about what these baby mama terrorists do. You need to learn this could happen to you. It don't have to happen to you, but this could happen to you. This could at least prevent you to see shit early instead of after the fact. And you move around and go about your business, eliminate the situation, and focus on yourself. So when people try to talk shit after the fact, when they took off, got their money, got enough fame and shit like that, and they want to tell you it's toxic all of a sudden, the red pill is mean, and y'all just hating ass dudes that don't believe in God ass shit. I want you to understand that it's a teaching. This is knowledge. This is information. This is something that any man and any boy should learn. Even if you don't have no problems, if you know you're not gonna have no problems, you don't deal with nobody, whatever, this is something you should know because you need to spread it to your cousin, your nephew, your godson, your son. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you care about, your students, your football people, your football players that you coach, they need to know this shit. Because if they don't know, then they're gonna be just like another statistic. Don't let nobody shame you for calling out your truth. Even if it is controversial, even if the majority ain't gonna like it, even if it may, quote unquote, make you look bad, which it really don't because they just hate the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
You just tell them go fuck themselves because they will always try to shame you to keep you quiet, even the ones who flipped the script when they got big. Understand that. Let me keep reading. Mothers would have a profound and lasting effect on children's identity formation, even if they were absent parents. In the Black collective, we are raised to blindly obey our parents, even in the face of a blatant harm and unhealthy dynamics. I agree with that because you got a lot of our children who know that their mother alienated the father, that they lied about the father, that the father was trying to be involved. The father was paying child support. The father was fighting and doing what he had to do. But guess what? They will not go against the code. How many brothers show receipts, show proof, and the only thing you got from was yeah, but. Yeah, but. Yeah, I know, but. Why didn't you fight harder? You could have fought harder. You should have did this. It's still gonna be your fucking fault regardless. That's what I'm saying.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Or they don't say nothing. They know. They tell you, yeah, you right, I do know, but they still won't go against the code. They'll still throw your ass on the bus like it ain't shit.
My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks?
Yeah. Yep. That's sad. We are to hold their sacrifices and in reverence reconcile the damage. Yeah. A lot of these baby mama tads have children for the wrong reasons. They have their children. They have children to be a punching bag. They have them to be an emotional punching bag. They have them so they can have them as some type of baby doll. They have them so they can have a son husband. They have them so they can have a friend. They have them because ain't no man gonna be around a funky ass like that. So they gotta have and live off their children. But it's not about having them to teach, nurture, and love. No, it's the opposite of that. They have that child to spend all the money in the world for them, and then at the end they say you owe it to me because I stayed and I was there. You can't make this shit up. A lot of different factors. Anything but teach, love, and nurture. And they feel that you owe it to them because they stuck around or they did this, they did that, you know, and they think that you owe it to them. That's your shit. Now, it said I have had the unfortunate experience of watching adults struggle to emotionally differentiate from their parents, being able to see themselves apart from their role as a child. Mothers are the vessel through which we enter this life. We come through them, yet we hold the ability to create our individual life experiences. For a woman, the mothers often are introduction to womanhood. Yeah, it's supposed to be that way. Yep. She is the standard by which our brown eyes are sharply hips measure the model of growth. But how do we measure ourselves when our mother is detached, uncaring, unaffectionate, and critical? Now, who that sound like? Y'all, I wanna just take a guess. Who, when she says that, let me you know what? When they say that our mother is detached, uncaring, unaffectionate, and critical, who that sound like? I'm asking y'all, who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? Who that sound like, y'all? I want to know. Who does that sound like? Yes, sound like BMTs.
Truth is what it is.
It sound like the strong and independent. It sound like the same ones that say blame black men. Black men ain't shit. Black men are dusties. Ash to ashes, dust to dust. These are the ones that's the devil's son-in-laws. These are the ones that's the most masculine than the average man. These are the ones that tell you that I can do better all by my damn self. These are the ones that runs the community. These are the ones who cannot leave $5 in the hood no longer than 6 hours. These are the ones who play victim, and these are the ones that set men up for failure in family court and outside of family court. And I'm not gonna, don't get it twisted. It ain't just the black ones. You got the Latino ones, you got the white ones, you got them all. But we just talking about the black mothers and daughters here. These are the ones that's on World Star talking about they daughters bringing niggas in the house, telling them he ain't got to go nowhere. These are the ones that sit back and say, well, black men are the most homeless and all that shit. These are the same ones that say black men get $50 billion because they unemployed and shit. These are the ones that play victim. Matter of fact, these are the ones that run around on eBay saying they do the 3 eyes.
I can fuck, I can suck, I can split a dick.
These are the ones, but then when you call this shit out, they sit back and tell you that you wrong. That's all you talk about, and you must got mama issues and shit. You must hate yourself. Matter of fact, they'll call you a what?
Better milk. Cool.
These are the ones that got degrees. These are the ones that make 6 figures. These are the ones that got a shield to hide behind. These ain't necessarily the ones that's on Section 8, link cards, and vouchers. These are the ones that make $100,000 in the blunt amount, but yet they the least married, the least wanted, and they live off their kids eating dinner with them every day because those niggas want to eat nothing with them funky ass. Yeah. See, that's what I want you to understand. But when you talk about this, they say, oh, you just mad about your mama. You mad about shit. I ain't had no problem like that with mama. So that's not the reason at all. Oh, you was mad because you had a baby mama test and all that shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I was talking about this before, baby mama test, because this feminist ideology is the big problem. The no-fault divorce and all this shit. That's why a lot of men are there like, I'm not finna chance that shit. I risk trying to start a new job, a new career. I risk starting my own business, but I'm not finna risk that. Fuck you. It's a difference. It's a difference. So yeah, understand that a lot of these women that you had kids with, married or whatever the fuck, got mothers that are detached from, uncaring, unaffectionate, and critical. If you ain't taught to be affectionate, caring, and critical, then most likely when you get grown, you're not going to be the same way. And then you're going to have kids. You're going to teach them the same way. Hate, turmoil, dysfunction. And then you wonder why we call the plantation of the community a generational curse. You can't make this shit up. Well, let's continue. That's some shit. How do you find yourself when your nurturer is jealous or in a secret competition with you? Let me highlight that, because yes, they're not just like that with the daughter. They're like that with their own fucking spouse. How many of you brothers was with somebody that was, and they ain't gotta be your baby mama or your ex-wife? How many of y'all was with somebody that was jealous of you? Was in a competition of you? She made more money than you, or she had a career, and she still was in some type of competition against you. So how can you nurture your child when you're not a nurturer? You too busy trying to be in a competition. And you got these bitches who buy their kids, buy them whatever they want, take them to these private schools and shit like that. And that dumbass kid get grown, say my mom was the best because she gave me what she wanted. Yeah, but you ain't got no love. You ain't got no affection. You ain't got no critical thinking or none of that shit. You can't even nurture your own kid because all she taught you was you could be bought. Money's the key to all things. Fuck happiness. Deal with whatever you got to deal with to get yours and be a hoe. And keep the father out the picture because you don't need him either. Hydrotech said, Mr. Palmer, you don't need a new mic. Well, sounds like it's called auto ducking. Check your software settings and make sure it's disabled. Do me a favor, bro. Somebody send my email. I'm gonna holler at you because I prefer to talk to you while I do it. I knew that. I'm like I said, I spent like shit some money on this motherfucking mic. And yeah, that's what I say. I'm not a tech person. Yeah, give me my email because I want to get that shit done ASAP. So I won't have no problems. Because when Jap and everybody else, when they do their lives and they play this shit, they still talking. They talking doing this shit. So it must be something in my settings. I said that, but I don't know how to do that shit. Shout out to Hydro. Thank you. Shit. I need that shit. Somebody put my email, babymamatays@gmail. So how many of you brothers had mothers who was jealous of your sister or jealous of your father because they in competition? And it had nothing to do with parenting. And it had nothing to do with it had nothing to do with, because they broke up. It's just her. You know what I mean? That's why I say it's very important to try to find out who are you dealing with, the family, how's your parents, how is, you know what I'm saying, the mama, how's the father, even if the father ain't around, how is the mother? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's very important. It's very important to find out if that's what, you know what I'm saying? Don't just go in all in talking about, yeah, she look good, that ass though, she got a job, she got money, she's successful and all that shit. But them the same ones that they 30-some years old, they got a career, they making money, they have no children. And he be like, do you have a man? No, I ain't got a man. Why you don't have a man? Well, because can't no man deal with a person like me. Nah, you fucked up. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you big time that you ain't trying to tell me.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, definitely email me, bro. I need that because I want to fix that ASAP. So understand that. Secret competition. Men ain't in no competition with their girlfriend or with their wife. And if they are, that's because they was raised by a baby mama Terry's mother. He was a son husband at best. I'm just keeping it real. and that's what I'm saying. But they don't talk about this. They sit back and say that they have a great mother and do a relationship. How's that? Because we go to the club together, we do TikTok together, twerking and shaking ass together. We have sex with the same men and shit. We get drunk together and party like a rock star. Oh, okay, well, good for you then, I guess. Yeah. She significantly impacts our self-esteem and coping abilities. Facts. She may even be why you don't get along with women or have difficulty trusting your romantic relationship. Here we go right here. That's what I want you to understand. This right here. She may even be why you don't get along with women or have difficulty trusting your romantic relationships. The reason why she don't get along with women because she's around women that says, "Nah, I'm for what's right. Nah, I don't think that's the way you should talk back to your guy. I don't think you should do X, Y, Z." Them are the ones that call you women's pick me. The ones that don't get along with other women is because you dealing with a pick me. They don't like pygmies. And the pygmies who don't get along with these type of women because they are evil, they jealous, they're in competitions, they think they men, they think they're strong and independent, they think they're masculine, they think that they could do anything that a man could do, which that's a lie. They think that they can raise their children to be whatever they want them to be, and by buying them and send their ass off. So yeah, that right there is definitely one of the reasons why your relationship be fucked up because they didn't trust you from the begin with because they didn't trust their own mama. They hate their mama to the point where they take whatever bullshit they went through out on you. That's what I say you got to watch out who you deal with because even for you women, you dealing with a guy who didn't have a father and he went through a lot of bullshit and turmoil with his mama, and now he's emotional. He's handicapped, and he can't lead you. You got to lead him. He don't know how to work, get a job. He don't know how to grow. He don't know how to teach. He don't know how to do a goddamn thing. So now you got to try to show him how to be something that he should have already know. And then you talking about, man, I'm really a piece of shit ass dude. His background has a lot to do with it. Unless he was raised by a two-parent household and they taught him the best, but he decided to be a piece of shit lowlife. You have that sometimes, but not on the average like this shit. Now, perhaps she was guarded, hardened by her own traumatic experiences, not having healed. So now you wear her hand-me-down hurts like the armor of protection, knowingly barricading yourself from the connection you seek with others. Yep. Feeling indebted to your mother. Oh, I'm gonna like this one. Oh yeah, you owe it to me. I was the only one there. Your daddy wasn't there. I did everything for you. I bought you everything, and I'm the one who did this. I'm the one who did that. But she don't mention about this child support that he was take care of. He wasn't mentioning about when he was fighting your ass in court. He wasn't mentioning the fact that you moved from state to state to state and city to city to city and went and hiding this shit. Oh no, ain't gonna talk about that. But let's read this out. Let me see if there's anything. Okay, yeah, we got shit we're gonna talk about for real. You didn't ask her to be here. That's true. Yet there seems to be an indebtedness that comes with toxic mothering. Yeah, I didn't ask to come here. You decided to lay down who you lay down with, have me, and now you feel I owe it to you to take care of your funky ass. Now you feel I'm supposed to deal with your bullshit grown that I didn't want to deal with as a child. How many of y'all can relate to that part? You owe it to me. You know, you get to lay in my house for free. You're able to work and shit, but you choose not to because you said I was there. Get the fuck out of here. The expectation is for children to repay their mother for parenting and provide for them. I ain't never heard a father say, you owe it to me to take care of me because I took care of you. But I always hear mothers say this shit. That's some shit. How many of y'all can relate to this or seen this shit? You see this shit in movies. You see this shit online with these motherfucking YouTuber bitches. They'll say the shit. Talk about how their mama did them, and some of them will say, yeah, I feel that she better do this for me. Ain't that something? It's expected. Unfortunately, this sometimes occurs when the mother is a single parent. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, not them. Unfortunately, this sometimes occurs when the mother is a single parent. This ain't sometimes, it's most of the time. I know you want to die down, let it sound. You don't want to, you don't want to, do all that. But yes, it's most of the time. It's most of the time. It's most of the time. Sorry. I'm gonna fuck that. It's most of the time. White, black, blue, green, everything. I'm telling you, but we talking about the black in the community. Yes. Remember the TikTok video when old girl said that mothers, fathers, make sure your daughter pay your bill. Tattoos all over her chest, shit, saggy titties. Talking about she got congestive heart failure and her mama and her daughter is trying to spend her money and live her life. And she mad because her daughter don't pay a bill. She told her daughter and son to go over to the father house. Now she want him to come back. Because I don't want him. I don't want them over there with that man. Just because they over there with the father now and they ain't calling back trying to come back home. Ain't that a bitch? While it is healthy to be grateful for your parents, love, care, and support, even honor your parents, contributions is healthy. Facts. However, feeling that appreciation requires financial rewards or obligation can be strain and resentment. This shit is real, man. This is some real shit. Some of you brothers can relate to that. Now that y'all doing your thing, you grown, you successful, you holding your own, you got your no good ass mama, baby mama terrorist, thinking that you supposed to give them money every motherfucking week. You supposed to give them allowance and shit. That's what your husband's for. Oh, you ain't married? Oh, well, Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. And I ain't talking about your father that died. I'm talking about the stepfather or the new boyfriend. Let him take care of you. I ain't here to take care of your funky ass. Why you want to live with me? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. That's real. Let's continue. Breach of boundaries with your mother. Simply put, healthy boundaries create a line that separates what belongs to you and what belongs to others. Whether emotional, physical, financial, or intellectual boundaries allow you to give within appropriate limitations. For example, suppose your mother feels entitled to your home and belongings, dismisses your obligation and responsibilities in favor of you meeting theirs, or minimize your emotions. In that case, this could indicate indicate the need to create boundaries. Yeah, remember Jalen Rose and his sister? Yes. And you got people that's trying to say he bogus and why he putting out and shit. He make multi-million dollars and she ain't got no money and she homeless and sick. He gave her 2 motherfucking years. A lot of them mothers, cousins, sisters, even your brother, think that they feel entitled to stay in your house. They're entitled to take what you built, what you earned, what you went through your blood, sweat, and tears for. Yeah, they think that you are obligated to take care of them when they could take care of their damn self. Shout out to Biz for balling for the $5 donation. He said, you give to your kids owe to their kids. Your kids owe you as a parent nothing. But it's nice if they honor you. I agree. Oh, here go a good one. Jealous or competitive mother. Yes. Mother-daughter rivalries aren't uncommon. So I want you to understand this shit is not uncommon. This has happened more than it don't. But they sit back and tell you that, oh, they like that. Oh, you just hate women.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
Yes. Instead of being supportive and applauded, mothers who are jealous of their daughters will often minimize or dismiss their accomplishments, sabotage or respond passively, just like these baby mama terrors do for you. They'll do that to anybody, not just their daughter. They do it to their son. If your son look like the daddy, they'll do it to their boyfriend that they're dealing with, their husband that they're dealing with. Oh yeah, they do it to anybody. They are haters. She may even compare herself to you and find happiness in your default moments. Ain't that a bitch? It's okay to create distance and love from a space that allows you to remain emotionally safe and aligned with your morals. That's why I say do not feel bad if you have to move away from that baby mama Terry's mother of yours. Do not feel shame that you have to wash your hands and move on from the baby mama Terry that you was married to or had kids with, or both. You know what I'm saying? Please don't, because you got to find happiness. You got to find peace. And what I tell y'all from the get-go, if you don't have no peace, then you don't have nothing at all.
You get in water? I can't fucking believe you! How could you do this to me for him?
If you don't have no peace, then you have nothing at all. I don't care how much money you got, how much success you got, how much property you got, how many hoes you got, how much views you got, how much fame you got. If you don't have no peace, you don't have none at all. How many guys, celebrities you seen, men and women, commit suicide who was rich, successful, and you look at them crazy like, why would you do that? Look what you got. Because they ain't have no peace. Don't fall for that okie doke. Fuck that. Now, as you see, it's okay to distance yourself. It's okay to get yourself intact. It's okay to be safe. And it's okay to wash your hands and move on. Now, my hope for you is that you can see yourself as a unique, individualized expression of your higher power's majesty and not a reflection of your mother's pain. Yes, I agree. You can recognize the beauty in your strengths and weaknesses and become more open to vulnerability in all parts of you. You can welcome those parts of you with open arms. Allow them a seat at your table. I hope that your experience with the children in your life is softness, unconditional love, and patience. Good luck for that. On this Mother's Day, I invite you to be gentle and compassionate with yourself. See your mother for who she is and experience more freedom and abundant love. The little girl in you deserve that. But let me tell you, a lot of them motherfuckers ain't gonna do that because they gotta stay on code. They won't even come out and say what's right and what's wrong. They will not go against the code. No, that's not gonna happen. He's gonna get the yeah, but, and yeah, you and shame tactics. Yeah. There ain't nothing else. That's the end of that. So I want y'all to understand that when they talk about you and you deadbeat and all this shit because the daughter or the son stayed in the house with them and they was forced to because child support, family court allowed it. They didn't want them going to you because that's less money in the cookie jar. Don't fall for that bullshit, that shame tactic. Oh, it's all Jermaine's fault and shit like that. Understand that these baby mama tears choose single motherism and they choose to opt out and keep the father away and then come back at you when the child's grown and when child support is ran out. And now they tired of dealing with the child doing what the shit they doing. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, man. Just understand that this black mother and daughter relationship, this turmoil, this trauma, that shit is real. Don't ever believe that it's not like that and we just men lying and shit. Because it's women that call this shit out. Not enough, but it's women that call this shit out. You got fucking psychotherapists with their degrees, since degrees more important, so much importance, is telling you the same shit. And then this person did around Mother's Day. That's how bad it is that Mother's Day ain't like it used to be, goddammit. These ain't mothers. These are baby mama terrorists. Yeah. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all that weren't able to tune in, definitely check this out and understand that a lot of this turmoil shit is going on with our youth and with lack of father shit like that. A lot of shit has to do with these baby mama terrorists. And when it comes to this black community, these are not pillars. These are not saviors. These are not leaders. These are the right hand of white supremacy, and they doing the Lord's bidding, the Lord of Satan, doing the devil's bidding so they can get theirs. And they'll do it by any means necessary. Even if it means put their children in a generational curse. So yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Comment, subscribe, like, tell me what y'all feel. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking about Coach Greg Adams and the Hafiz heated debate, and I'm gonna dissect that motherfucker to the T. We're gonna dissect that motherfucker to the T. And for those who was able to, wash your hands and walk away, opt out, see it for what it was, have peace. Salute to all y'all, man, men and women, because that shit is not an easy thing to do. It's a sacrifice. And that's something you have to live with and stick to. So understand that that shit is real and it sucks. Y'all young men, don't be in no situation like this. But bitch telling you she can stay there anyway, my mama ain't shit and she ain't gonna do shit. Don't put yourself in a situation where you might go to jail, lies and all that shit, because these bitches will turn around and lie on you, and then that same daughter told you to stay will side with that baby mama Terry's mother. I'm just saying. On that note, I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck child support. Peace. And y'all already know what time it is. It's Stop the Cap for you motherfuckers that sit back and say this shit don't exist. Yeah. Ooh, no. But you fucked up a good man. Yeah.
Stop the cap. Bragging about you having a man, but you know you're lonely. Stop the cap. Saying that you got all the dough, but baby you have no money. The cap. Saying that your hair on your head is real, but you know it's not. The cap. Wearing some mop that you got from the good old pawn shop. The cap. Run around saying baby daddy.
My bad. My mic was muted. But I forgot to check out the Cash App for that. I was just on the road reading that shit. Let me read the Cash App before I get the fuck out of here. Forgive me, I had on mute. Shout out to Shelby NYC for the $5 Cash App. He said baby mama Terrence had 2 evictions, didn't know until court. And you want to know the sad part? Now Shelby said that the bitch had 2 evictions and he did not know until court. You tell the court, well, don't you see that that she had 2 evictions? She can't take care of them kids. You know, the judge say, nah, I think she's doing fine. Have you paid your child support? So shout out to my man Shelby from NYC. They're not gonna tell you nothing. They not. That's why I say keep your bags ice cold. She's gonna be evicted, and you think she's gonna say, well, the kids should stay over there until I get myself right? Nope. She would rather for them kids to be thrown out just like her funky ass. Shout out to you, my brother. That's sad. Shout out to Elwood H. Johnson for the $5 Cash App. He said for today, you were on point about the manosphere today. I'm just telling the truth, man. Fuck them niggas. They know who they are, man. Now the ones I fuck with, the ones who cool, the one I respect, the one who I had issues with, and we talk now, we good, but it don't take away the bullshit that happened. So I mean, yeah. So shout out to you, my brother. Because it didn't have to be like that, man. We could have built, we could have grown. Kevin took off. It could have been more unified, more structure, a plan, even if everybody not involved in it. But at least everybody is respecting in their lane. Ain't nobody saying don't fuck with him and sabotage this and don't fit it. That was the problem. So now you got people saying that, well, the reason why the Black Manosphere is what sabotage because of live videos and super chats. It was about the money. It was about the money when y'all motherfuckers saw that y'all was reaping the benefit on the Kevin Samuels. You can say what the fuck you want to say. See, that's what it was. See, and y'all following him. And then y'all decided that, hey, man, it's better to have these bitches on here and shit, make it more powerful for our success and money. Because, you know, you make more money having women on your platform. Why you think these preachers sit back and side with these baby mama Terrence whores and don't go against the code? TD Jakes finally said something after 20 years, and you saw what happened after that. He almost lost his congregation. So, like I said, but people want to make excuse, say, oh, it's because of live videos, it's because of super chats. No, live videos ain't nothing to do with that. It's because a lot of you motherfuckers sat back, came out your true colors, and y'all was on a different agenda. You weren't about saving brothers and building and growing and networking shit like that. Y'all was about getting yours and reaping the benefits from it. That's it. Let me let Denzel speak for Malcolm X for you lying motherfuckers out here.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Yeah, I peeped that shit from the gate. So it is what it is. Shout out to my man Larry Portis for the $50 Cash App. He said, let me hear it. He said, let me hear it. yeah, I'll let you hear. It's a Christmas Eve moment, goddammit. Shout out to you, my brother.
Christmas Eve, and they're calling my lawyer for 2 payments, telling him there's a warrant going out for his arrest. Where does he live? I got a fucking apartment in the post office box because I don't want people bothering me anymore.
So yeah, it's a Christmas Eve today. And unfortunately, though, when a lot of the brothers was calling that out, the change, the bullshit and fuck, you know what they said? You jealous, you broke, I'm top tier, and you're dusty. That's why I just kept doing what I do.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? So, let me see something. I want to give a shout out to Michael Hood. You said y'all don't even know how to talk to a black woman. He says that love my black women. You're supposed to love black women. You love the black women that are good to you, that are righteous to you, that are nurturing, that are loving, that are smart. But if you sit back saying that you loving black women that are a piece of shit, that fuck up kids, that manipulate kids, that hurt our kids, that destroy our kids, have kids around, motherfucker they shouldn't be around and shit like that, then something is wrong with you, sir, if that's what it is. So this is not about, you know, hating black women. It's about hating these baby mama terrorist feminists. That's all it's about. It ain't about hating all black women. Ain't no such thing as all. I can't say all black women are bad when my mama wasn't bad. My mama black. I should have said in the beginning of the show, my mama black. So that kind of imps out all the goofy shit that I hear, you know what I'm saying, outside of this motherfucker and in this motherfucker. My mama black. So yes, my mama wasn't white. She was black. My daddy was black too, even though y'all don't give a fuck about if I had a daddy or not, because y'all always assume that most motherfuckers ain't got no daddy. You can't make this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, on that note, shout out to the Couch Gang, man. It is what it is. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck the dumb shit. Stop the motherfucking cap, and quit riding the wave and going along to get along. Just keep it real and call out the motherfucking truth. Ain't that right, y'all? Peace out, y'all. I'm out of this bitch. Yeah. Ooh, no. But you fucked up a good man. Yeah. Stop the cat. Bragging about you having a man, but you know you're lonely. Stop the cat. Saying that you got all the dough, but baby, you have no money. The cat. Saying that your hair on your head is real, but you know it's not. The cat. Wearing some mop that you got from the good old pawn shop. Run around saying baby daddy left, but you know it's not true. The cat. You don't do to live off the government, that's what you choose. The cat. You fucked up with a good man, you rather be ran through. You know you made a big mistake, leaving him for Section 8. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. One more time, come on. Even though you're living off government daddy, making them your children new pappy, claiming you're so strong and independent. You was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Baby mama terrorist. BMT.
It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
Round around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rocked them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this.
It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
You go fuck yourself, convict!
Man, these bitches got me fucked up, man. Baby mama tell me she needs some money. Man, you better go to Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring. 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 Wonder holler broke, bitch, you get some child support. Section 8 Obamacare, your ass better sell some dope. I ain't here to save your hope, I'm telling you in the dope. Better save your lean card or a twerking liquor store. Better shake it for Habib, better shake it for Mr. Chan, better shake it for Tyrone, bitch, I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, only fans gon' find your ass a stam. Who was shop and suck, cause bitch, I'm not your fucking man. It's not my fault you got 5 baby daddies with 4 fucking kids and no else to fucking live. Not my problem, better get your ass a job. Go to sleep in trailer parks, better go to fucking Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. 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 Walmart is always hiring.
Off the liquor, bet I hit her. Yeah, I'm sipping on some Henny, going in, aisle 6. Hey, let me get some Remy. I'ma have my dick in there before it even hit me. If you think I'm about to drop a dime, how you know you tripping, folk? Me the pussy free. For your man, you charge a fee. I'ma get up in the guts and you gon' try to have my seeds, and I'ma be a deadbeat. I ain't tell you had that kid. You know I was about to nut, but you kept on riding dick. When it comes to being freaky, bitch, you an all-star, but you always broke. Better holler at Walmart, so you better take direction. Oh, bitch, take this lesson. Now get up on your knees. I don't wanna hear no questions. Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
You go fuck yourself, convict!